Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do my rollover budget. You guys, June closeout and July budget setups were such a contradictory at the end that I was like, what have I done? So if you guys haven't seen my June budget closeout, I'll link it up in the cards above, but I had said that at about $1,000 was what I had left over to roll over for the month of July. However, once all the transactions and postings got settled, it was about $1,600 that was remaining. However, I didn't take into account that most of the emergency fund savings that I did in June did not post until July. So that was kind of like the tricky part about my budget. So if you guys see all these numbers that are kind of not the same as what represented in June, it's just because some of the postings of the transactions didn't get posted until July in my bank account. So I'm just going to take it as is and put down whatever on July 1st the balance was. That's going to be my rollover, and then I'll just go ahead and subtract all the savings transfers that I did from there on. But anywho, if you're interested of how I'm going to go ahead and handle this rollover, since this rollover does have to handle 2 weeks of July, since I won't get paid until the 13th, I'm going to be living off of this paycheck for quite a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and start pay for my health insurance, pay for my natural gas, fill up my cash envelopes, and I'm not sure if I want to do my sinking funds or not, or my savings after the math. But let's just get right into it, because I've been procrastinating and I'm still yet to go to the bank and pull all this money out. But I'm more than excited to get July ready and over with, because budgeting has become harder now that I'm debt free, because I'm just like, well, I don't really need to pay for anything, you know, so why am I gonna worry? Half of this stuff is like on auto pay, but I cannot be trusted with a debit card swiping. I need cash, so I need to put all these numbers down and stick to my budget and just call it a day. All right, I'll flip you over and let's get started. So here is my Erin Condren 7x9 monthly planner. This is the 2020-21 version. I know people are having 2021-22 versions. I currently have the 2020-2021, and I'm gonna go ahead and flip to July. If you guys don't know, last year I kind of just decided that starting in January I was gonna have my budgets in one shot, like one entire year in one planner. So I stepped away from the academic planner, and then I just moved into just a yearly planner. And that's why if you guys are having new planners that don't look like mine, it's just because you guys have updated version than what I do. But however, my stickers, all of my stickers work on your 2021 versions. The only sticker that you guys will have to pay attention when purchasing from my shop is this monthly calendar. All the bill due stickers work perfectly fine. It's just this calendar section. If you guys have the 2021 or 2022 version, my previous stickers will not work. You would have to buy the August 21, 2022 calendar listing in case you want it to work for your new planner. All the other stickers, July all the way back until January, will not work on your new planners. It's just the calendar. Everything else, all the washies, all the bill dues, everything will work just fine. It's just the dimensions for the new planner for the calendar, they're really extended up high. So if you guys don't want gapping, don't buy them unless you start your planners in August. So anywho, that disclaimer out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this page. I'm going to go ahead and just set up my rollover budget. Right here, I had a blank space where I was expecting to have about a whole paycheck worth of rollover. However, after pulling my saving in June, it was a bit lower. However, it didn't get posted until July, but I'm still just gonna go ahead and leave it as what it's supposed to be after my emergency fund savings got pulled out. So it'll be $1,133 with 49 cents, because I had saved an additional $500 for the month of June. So with that, it brought it down to $1,100 instead of being $1,600 like I said in my intro. But anywho, we are going to go ahead and work with that here, because I'm not going to get paid until the 13th of July, and that's a couple of ways from right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and set up some washi. So this is from June pay 3, and the amount that I kept, like you guys saw, was $1,133.49 after removing my emergency fund savings of $500. The transitional period was, or is, from the 30th of June all the way to the 12th of July. So this is the period that this money has to last me for. Not necessarily like June, since I did close it out, but this is part of how long my paycheck was supposed to last me. And that is it. There is no additional income. My first paycheck won't be until the 13th. So there's no miscellaneous coming in from what I know, from what I'm expecting. But that is what I have to work for these next 2 weeks. So for this period, since it was an extra paycheck, I really didn't have to cover anything, mainly because most of my bills, you guys saw my calendar, there's barely anything in there anymore. So I'm only supposed to take care of my health benefits, which is, I believe, $134.37. And then right after, I have to take care of my natural gas, which is basically 75 cents. Like, that is it. So if you're wondering what I'm meaning by, like, that's all I'm supposed to take care of. So I'm not going to get paid until the 13th. So what I'm supposed to take care of is all these bills in between. Now, the rent comes from my savings, since I did previously save that in June. So I'm not going to pull any of that until I get paid my first paycheck. So everything else is just these 2 bills. So that is why, that is all I'm gonna have this income deal with as going towards bills. I'm not gonna save any rent money, since that won't pull until the first paycheck that I have. This is just extra that I'm dealing with. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there. And then next thing that I do have to take care of, because I won't be able to last long if I don't do it, is my cash envelopes. So those are the categories that I pull cash for. The only one that I won't pull cash for is bean. That I'm gonna go ahead and leave it in my bank account, since the vet is gonna be cashless payment, I believe that's what they said. And then if I go buy anything for her or for the groomers, I already paid that online. So that is going to be like online purchases, so I don't need to pull anything for her. I'll just keep that in the bank. But I will pull for all these other categories, because I cannot be trusted with like swiping my debit card. Like, no. No, 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 no. I know my behaviors. I am very realistic with myself, and cash is the only way to stick to my budget. So for groceries, I'm gonna go ahead and pull half of everything that I budgeted out for July. So that half is $190. For gasoline, it will be $50. For spending will be $125. And then for bean, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the whole $160. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it anytime soon, since I don't have her appointments until the 14th and the 20th of July, but I do just want to pull it from this income, since I already have it here and available. So I'm gonna leave it as that. For the next category that we have is miscellaneous, and this is just dealing with all the events or like compromises that I said I was gonna do. So for that, I only have 2, and that was for the 4th of July. I'm gonna put a birthday. So I'm gonna go ahead and close that out. Now, one thing that I forgot to do in my initial budget was start my sinking funds, you guys. I was supposed to, or I am supposed to, start my medical fund back up again, but also I had to start my Christmas sinking fund last month, and I don't know why I didn't see that through. I don't know why I thought I was going to start in July. I was supposed to start in June, but I won't start those until my paycheck one, just because I feel like this is already enough for this specific amount that I have available to me. So I did say I was going to do $50 for each category, and I'm going to leave it as is. So for miscellaneous, I only need $100. For my bills and expenses, I literally only need $135.12. And then for my cash envelopes, let's do 190 plus 50 plus 125 and 160. So for cash envelopes, I do need $525 available to me in order for my budget to work. So now that I have that all done, I'm gonna go ahead and just break it down, do my math, since that is literally what I'm gonna be working with. So I'm gonna put my income that I have available to me. So like I said, my income is $1,133.49. The bills are gonna be $135.12. Cash is gonna be $525 minus beans, needs, and then $100 for holiday stuff. So let's do the math. $1133.49 minus all the bills that I owe, right? Minus the cash that I need, and then minus the holiday. I'm supposed to have $373.37 available to me that I need to possibly throw at my emergency fund. Now, since I do like to keep a small amount in my checking account, I think I will only transfer $300 to my emergency fund and then keep $73 just as a tiny little buffer in case something comes up or anything. But that is exactly how much I have available to myself, and then I never know if I'm gonna have an on-budget expense. I never know, especially with everything, the holidays. I might overspend, since you never know. You never know if I want to buy some drinks. I never know if, like, my sister wants us to invite more people to celebrate her husband's birthday. So yeah, that is my rollover budget. I hope you guys understood how I do my rollover budget. Is basically just bringing income from June, making it work for the first weeks of July so I can hold out until the first paycheck of July. So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!